What is up, guys? It's your boy God Tier Dumpster Fire back again. And today we're going to go over the top 5 aggressive loadouts that I believe to be the best. So let's get into it. The first one today is going to be the AMAX and the MAC-10. The AMAX, obviously, it's really going to slap. I mean, it's been on and off meta for a little while now, ever since before the integration. But you're going to have the monolithic suppressor, going to give you that sound suppression and damage range. You're going to put on that Zodiac barrel, going to give you some good damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control. You're going to put on the VOK, it's clean as sight, also going to give you a little bit of hidden recoil control. You're going to add a Merc foregrip, going to give you some more recoil control. And then you're going to add on the 45 round mag just so you can take out multiple opponents with it at once. Secondary to that, most secondaries, we're going to have the MAC-10. MAC-10, it doesn't have necessarily the fastest TTK, but it's definitely very controllable and easy to use, and it has the best movement, I would say. You're going to go ahead and tack on the agency suppressor, give you that sound suppression and the damage range. Basically, your monolithic. Going to put on the 5.9 task force barrel, going to give you some damage, a little more range and bullet velocity. Going to add on that field agent grip. It's going to give you a good tight recoil. You're going to want to add on that 53 round drum mag. It's actually going to be one of the least as far as adding on ADS time. The attachments are a little bugged right now from Cold War, so you just gotta trust me what I'm saying. And then the SAS combo stock, it's going to make you feel a lot quicker when you're moving around and shooting, and it's just going to help you. And that's my first loadout. All my loadouts, we're going to go EOD, Overkill, Amped. We're going to go Thermite and Stun since it's an aggressive class. You can really hold down lanes with Thermites, and then Stuns just effective for pushing, especially if you're not by yourself. There's no reason for everybody on the team to be running a heartbeat. So let's get on to loadout number 2. Loadout number 2 is going to be the AUG and the MAC-10. The AUG, I definitely feel like it's making its way up there in terms of meta. It's definitely super powerful, super fast fire rate, and it hits really hard. It's 3 bursts to kill, 2 if you hit one single headshot. So it's definitely a pretty powerful weapon. On that one, we're going to go ahead and run the agency silencer. Gives you that sound suppression and damage range. You're going to add on the 17-inch titanium barrel. Like I said, the attachments are bugged, and this one's going to give you the best range. You're going to add on that Vision Tech 2.0. You could run the 3 times. I don't feel like you need that much range on your sight, just because you are playing a little more aggressive, and you're not going to be trying to get into super long range fights with this one. Then we're going to add on the Field Agent foregrip. Going to give you a better, tighter recoil. Not going to hinder your ADS too much, and you'll be able to take on multiple opponents. Then for the secondary, same setup as before. We're going to run that same MAC-10 and the same perks, Thermite and Stun. Loadout number 3, this one's a little bit more certain for how you're playing. You're going to run this more for solos and duos. I don't know if it's too practical for trios, but you're going to run 2. You are going to be running 2 guns that run the same ammo. So you're going to run the AS Val, fastest TTK in the game. You're going to put that VOK, the 200 OSHA, in range and some bullet velocity. You're going to run the tack laser. You want that faster ADS and a little bit of aiming stability. Going to add that Merc for a little bit of hip fire and recoil control. You want to try not to hip fire with this if you can. It is okay, but it's not great. You want a 30 round mag just so you can get as much ammo as possible. And then you're going to add on that stipple grip, sprint to fire speed. You go fast, but you really won't. I mean, the ASVAL is only 30 round clip, so you're not going to go through it very fast. And the DMR is going to be running through it. But I believe the DMR is still super strong. Even after the nerf, it's still really good, very viable. On that, you're going to run the agency silencer. That's that monolithic for you again. 16.3 titanium, just like the titanium on all the attack rifles. It's bugged for you. Take 2 times. Definitely good sight right there. Has pretty clear. The reticle is up to you. You can change it. It's really based on preference. Field Agent foregrip, tighten up that recoil, make it definitely a lot more manageable. And then the 30 round, because it's not going to be a hindrance on your ADS. Same perks for that, EOD overkill amps, the thermite, and the stun. These last two classes, they're going to be aggressive sniper classes. So they're going to have, mains are going to have fast TTK, and then going to be more to mid to kind of long range snipers, but not necessarily 200 meters. So the first one, we're going to go FFAR. You're going to put on the agency suppressor, give you that great sound suppression and damage range. You're going to get the 19.5 task force, give you the damage range, some more damage and some bullet velocity. You're going to add on that SAS combat stock, going to make you feel really fast when you're moving around and shooting this. Once again, another attachment that's bugged. It actually is going to help you with that recoil control. And then the Salvo 50 round fast mag. You go through someone who just want as much ammo as possible in every clip that you can. Then for the secondary, we're going to run the Car 98. You're going to put on that monolithic for the sound suppression and damage range. The Singar Custom 27.6 for the damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control. You're going to add on that tac laser, definitely going to help you a lot in the ADS department. Because when you're using the car, you want to be more of an aggressive sniper and trying to get off his shots as fast as possible. Going to run that sniper scope. And then the FTAC Sport combo, just for a little bit more ADS. You could add the stipple grip if you want. It does mess up your aiming stability a little bit, but it's just personal preference on that. Same perks on that, EOD overkill amp, thermite, and stun. Setup. You won't see a lot of people running this, but I feel like it's a super underrated class. We got the Ram 7, one of the fastest TTKs, definitely, of ARs. You got the monolithic for that sound suppression and damage range, the FSS Ranger, damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Sight's just a preference. I mean, I run the GI Mini Reflex. It's a very clear sight to me. I've seen a lot of people run like the Cronin and some of the Viper also, but it's just all personal preference on that. You want that commando grip because the recoil is a little bit harder to control on this, and it is a little bit different. So you definitely want to try to get used to that recoil and give it a good amount of time playing. Then you're going to run the 50 round mag just because you want as much ammo as possible. And then this is one of the most underrated guns in the game to me. Honestly, this is a better version of the car to me. The Pellington. You're going to run that wrap suppressor. It's basically the monolithic, but for the Pellington, you're going to run the barrel, the 27.2 combat recon. It was in J God's video. It actually has a better bullet velocity than the Tiger team. You're going to run this 4-time scope, and the best thing about this is that there's no glint on it, and it has X zoom as the car sniper scope. So you're going to be able to see just as far as the car, but nobody's going to know where you're sniping from. So that's a huge bonus to that. But it's going to give you that vertical recoil control and horizontal. It's going to make it super tight, and it feels really nice when you're running that. And then the 7-round mag. You can run the 7-round or the fast loader. It's really personal preference on that. I just prefer the 7-round. And then you're going to run EOD overkill amps, thermite, and stuns. And really, those are the best 5 aggressive classes to me. But I mean, feel free to give your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would God tier dumpster, and I'll see y'all next time.